For our project, we wanted to demonstrate how students could stay fit whilst at university. Many people presume that students drink a lot and generally lead a fairly unhealthy lifestyle while studying. Through the recommendation of some of my friends at university, I believe I have discovered a short but simple way of getting fit and staying healthy. CrossFit as a brand was established by Greg Glassman in 2000 in the USA and has seen a massive increase in popularity in recent years. One of the most appealing factors that CrossFit represents is that it can be done anywhere and at any time, as well as the fact that it is very much scalable to suit a person's needs regardless of their age, gender or level of fitness. CrossFit is an exercise program where most of the workouts are typically short, 20 minutes or less. In recent years, studies have shown that short, high-intensity workouts are actually the healthiest form of working out. CrossFit workouts contain many various different movements, ranging from sprinting, jumping, Olympic weightlifting, pull-ups, squatting, handstand push-ups, to name a few. Another vastly appealing and unique factor is the workout of the day, also referred to as the WOD, which differs with every workout. As well as becoming popular with the public, many elite fitness units for the armed forces have now adopted CrossFit training into their workout regimes. I asked some of my housemates why they enjoy CrossFit so much.
Because it gets me fit. I was pretty out of shape around about 6 months ago. Smoked and all sorts, so decided to get fit.
Because it's kind of short and sharp and it's like a challenge. You can also do it quite competitively. So something you can kind of get better at and get measurable success.
I enjoy CrossFit because it's short, allows me to get a good high intensity workout, and great community.
We went to the CrossFit Central Manchester gym to find out more about the specific differences between their gym facilities and that of a typical gym. First impressions were a warm and welcoming atmosphere, very much community orientated. We also noticed that unlike many other gyms, there were no mirrors and no resistance machines. Whilst there, we spoke with head trainer Simon to discuss why he thinks CrossFit has seen such a surge in popularity.
I think it works. Like we kind of, everything we do is a performance-based fitness, a results-based fitness program. So all our members kind of speak for themselves and the results that we create from it. Whereas like other gyms will promote something and it's not really quite what we do. We don't do things based on aesthetics. We base everything on performance, and with performance comes kind of the side goals that people want. And it's just like we kind of we won't bullshit people. This is exactly how you should do it. If you can commit to us and commit with a diet plan that we kind of give you, it'll work. But it's kind of where people have to understand this is if people are willing to put in the hard work, that's what kind of creates. And people are starting to see that more and more and more, which is I think caused a surge. Where it's just spread worldwide. Like when I started over here, there was one CrossFit gym in Manchester. We were officially the second one. It was about 5 or 6 now in Manchester alone. There was none in Dubai, and I know there's 3 up and running. So it's kind of like it's just growing worldwide because the shit works.
Another aspect of CrossFit, which has seen a massive increase in the number of competitors as well as viewers, is the CrossFit Games. The first CrossFit Games took place in 2007, with only 2,000 entrants. In comparison, 68,000 people applied for the qualifying rounds of the 2012 CrossFit Open Games, which is now also broadcasted on ESPN and sponsored by the well-known sports brand Reebok. Through global sponsors such as Reebok and Adidas, CrossFit is quickly gaining support on a worldwide scale. The commercial backing and audience outreach that CrossFit now has is leading to it becoming one of the more iconic sports of our generation. Between my housemates and I, CrossFit now plays an important part of our lifestyle and daily routine. So why is CrossFit recommendable to everyone? Ah!
I would recommend CrossFit to everyone, yeah. Or any type of exercise, especially when you're a student, because it's easy to basically get in the way of just doing nothing, going out drinking a lot and eating a lot of nasty foods.
Do you think people, specifically students, exercise enough?
No.
I did probably the typical sort of uni thing when I first went to uni, which I dropped out of. I went to uni, pretty much went out 4 or 5 times a week, a lot of takeaways, gained a stone. Thought I'd still do alright in the gym. Then when I got back in the gym, I was pretty much a wreck, just like some epically sweaty mess on the floor. So I think that you don't have to do a lot, but doing a little bit definitely helps.
After hearing my housemates' thoughts on students and exercise, I wanted to know if students exercised enough. Rate the exercise?
No. I don't know. Yes, I do. No.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Not really.
Through asking students, I found that for every 2 students that do exercise regularly, there were 5 who did little or no exercise at all. Most of them didn't work out because they either didn't have the time or the money. But we have shown that CrossFit can be done at home and in a short amount of time.
You can get your training done within an hour. That's a warm-up, workout, and a cool-down. Some people think they want to do the volume of the game. Now I'm going to do 3 workouts a day, then yeah, it becomes a bit more time-consuming. But you need no more than what going to a normal gym would give you. It's an hour a day. Our class is an hour long. And the workout component of it is anywhere between 5 to 20 minutes, averaging around 8 to 12. So that's the actual workout. Probably the rest of it is on skills, drills, and cool down and a warm-up.
Understandably, to some people, the CrossFit workouts can seem intimidating. So is CrossFit too intense for beginners?
You can start from any level. Like my mom does it. She's diabetic, hypertensive, and I get her squatting. When she comes in, and just like little workouts. I'm not gonna make her do Fran with a 40-kilo bar. I'm gonna maybe do squats onto a box and press overhead with a PVC pipe. It's totally scalable, and that's why anyone can do it.
Although some students and people may find it fairly intimidating at first, once you speak to member of staff and they reassure you that all workouts are scalable, one begins to understand and maybe even enjoy those 10 minutes of pain. So what advice is there for anyone that does want to begin CrossFit?
Initially, is if they want to do CrossFit, is go down to an affiliate and talk to the trainers. It's kind of, everyone comes in and they kind of look and go, what the hell is this? It looks like, some people think it's a playground, some people, mainly sometimes women or people who haven't been to the gym, they just think it's a torture chamber. So when you actually speak to the trainers, they realize what we're about, and it's just joining any of their beginner programs. We have an online program that runs 3 weeks of proper beginner training, and then the last week is incorporating them into a regular class, just to get a feel of ramping up the intensity, the movements, and the standards we expect. And what we feel is by doing that, our success rate has been higher in a sense of the exposure of what people are getting to do CrossFit instead of just throwing, here's a CrossFit workout. So just by visiting a CrossFit gym and speaking to the trainers, and that's the best way to start.
If you want my love, if you want my love, if you want my love, if you want my love.
How long do you see yourself doing CrossFit for?
I don't really don't know, maybe a little, like, infirm. 80s.
I see myself doing CrossFit